Hello, welcome back to Things I've Done. Today we are at the Devil's Tower National Monument. It is the first national monument in the United States, declared by Theodore Roosevelt. I don't remember the year, but this is just a giant tree in all reality. This giant tree is a major pop culture icon. It is featured in several movies. If you're a Steven Spielberg fan, I don't even have to mention the movie that this is in. It's featured in one of my all-time favorite sci-fi movies, Paul, as well. Paul is up at the gift shop in case you wanted to meet him. Go check it out there. On a more serious note, this is the Devil's Tower KOA. It is right outside of the National Monument here. It was 55 a night when we stayed here. We had just come off a week of no showers, so this was perfect for us. We got our laundry done, ate some food, and also this field right here is where they shot that iconic movie Steven Spielberg filmed. The KOA plays the movie as well every night on a little screen on a projector there. If you're gonna go watch the movie, I highly recommend bringing bug spray. We also enjoyed the restaurant that was there. It was fantastic. We recommend the rattlesnake bites and the Colonel, I believe it was called. It fed both of us, the Colonel did. This is me still getting used to flying my drone. I have very seldomly flown it all around, so I usually just do these panning shots like this. But this is what it all looks like around Devil's Tower. It was pretty cool. They do have a campsite at Devil's Tower itself. It is a first come, first serve. So this day we got up bright and early and rushed on over there to get our campsite. We didn't really need to rush. There was plenty of spots. We got to just pick out one. That was pretty nice. Highly recommend, if you're gonna go check out Devil's Tower, when you're going up to the top of it, it was a long wait, a very, very long wait. If you're camping there, just walk up. Don't bother driving. It was a steep hike, but I think it would be well worth hiking up there versus waiting, I think, like an hour, maybe more, in line. But this is us at the top now. If you've seen any of our other videos or want to check out some of our other videos, it's clear that we are hikers, so we enjoy the long walks in the park. Obviously. There are two trails, speaking of long walks in the parks, located here at Devil's Tower. One is an inner loop and the other is an outer loop. We highly recommend doing both of them. Gives you just a different perspective when you are walking around it. Pretty awesome place. Tiffany and I are very interested in the native aspect of our great country that we live in. The natives have a story about Devil's Tower. The Devil's Tower, some young ladies were playing on a rock and some giant bears came to attack them, and they prayed to the Great Spirit, and the Great Spirit lifted them up into the sky, creating Pleiades star cluster, while the bear's claws left the remaining marks on the tower itself. That is their story of Devil's Tower. I believe it's a tree. As you see, as we are walking around, there are little things like on the side of this fence post right here, up in the trees back there, all over the place. Those are not just random bits of clothing. Those are prayer ties. The natives offer tobacco offerings and other offerings to this holy land here. This is a very sacred place for them. So please be respectful if you do see them. Don't touch them. They're not yours. As you can see from the video, it is pretty crowded in the summer, but from our experience with most of the parks and everything too, the farther out you go away from like the main area, the less people you will see. Like, so we hiked the whole thing, and once we got to the back half, there wasn't as many people, it was more spread out. Not too many people like to journey around. I should also say that one of the paths is paved and one of them is not. The inner loop is the paved one, and then there's like an outer loop that is not paved. And when I say paved, it's kind of like the ground that you see in front of us. It's about like that, all the way around.
That makes sense. So put that on the list.
Yeah. I'll start with like basic.
Yeah, we can just go
mountain
right
climbing.
there. I would climb it. Yeah, there's more fissures. Yeah, that makes sense. Look at it. You take any one of them. Whoosh. What does that mean? Hindsight. When somebody says like you didn't have the hindsight. Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I didn't see that.
Weird. I think it's wider.
Oh, maybe. That's cool. We need to learn how to use our cameras.
lady hole up here. This is where you should put your meat. It's cold in here. Put your right in.
This part of Devil's Tower is called the Red
Red
Beds. We thought this was super interesting from all the videos and stuff we've seen about Devil's Tower. They don't really show this part. They don't really show the red beds. And we're just kind of mind blown. We're like, whoa,
So
this is
funny.
right next to it as well? Because they
Look at
don't
these ones.
really show that ever. So we thought this was very unique.
It's the red bed.
They're nice.
And this view, looking down there, that's the KOA that we stayed at the night prior to this.
Oh, it's rock. Yeah, we flew the drone down there. It's rock. No. No. No, this is like a richer red. Yeah. Yeah. All sandstone. We'll have that. That was a hard climb. Huh?
That's pretty good.
My feet are so wet.
Funny.
Yeah. See, and there's more hills over there. Look at, yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, they do not make it look like that. They just say this thing's out in the middle of nowhere. It's a lie.
At this point, we're about done and ready to wrap up the hiking. We really enjoyed our stay here at Devil's Tower, a very unique place. Highly recommend visiting if you are heading out west that way. This is just an overview from the first night that we were at the KOA. Just a different perspective, different look with the sun behind the Devil's Tower. Pretty unique. Give my videos a like and a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Give me feedback as well. Thank you. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe.